Hello and welcome to your eFit home workout. My name is Shantani, and we have 10 minutes for a lower body focused bar inspired workout. So, for today's class, all you're going to need is a mat. We've got 10 minutes together, really helping us ground. I love bar because you really get into the details, you feel the heat, gets you out of your head, and really grounded in your body. So, let's go ahead and get started. You're going to bring your feet hip width apart. Stack your palms, elbows wide, bend your knees, and just start with some simple marches. Just getting the legs fired up. I'll show you from the side here. I like to point my toes so it really gets that energy going all the way out through the whole leg. Some people like to flex too, but I like to point. Okay, let's go. Softening your shoulders and really setting in an intention for yourself of like, okay, 10 minutes. I'm just going to get in my legs, get in my body, and just feel what's available to me here when I focus on this work. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your feet wider than your hips. Your toes are turned out slightly. Your hands can come to a clasp right in front of you. And we'll take a bend of the knees, 2 counts each. You'll take it down, 2, then up, 2. You take it down and then up. Good. So again, your knees are wider than your hips. Your toes are pressing out, or excuse me, your knees are pressing out in line with your toes. And we're starting off slow. If you want a little bit more, you can take your hands out to a T and fists or blades. Take it a little quicker now. You take it down, then up, down, then up. So we're really starting to feel this wide second position squat and thinking almost like you're sliding up and down a wall. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now standing at the top of your mat, bring your feet hip width apart and parallel, and then step your left leg back behind you. Hands can come right in front of you. You take it down, then up, down, then up. So now we'll start to get into smaller movements. Yes, 2 more. Now hold this next one low, start to pulse and pulse. So this is where that heat, that fire can really pull our attention and really ground us down into our legs. You have an option now to lift your heel off the ground, little balance challenge. Good, hands can come to the hips if you need. Good, you're here for 5. I know it burns. 4, breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs and then switch it out other side. So you can stand at the top of your mat, feet are hip width apart. You step your right leg back behind you this time, finding your lunge in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. You take it down, then up. It's down and up. The goal is to get your legs to bend to 90 degrees. If it doesn't happen today, that's okay. Our intention is just to get grounded and to feel sensation in the legs. Good. Keeping your chest up. Let's get 2 more. Now hold this next one low. Just pulse it down. You pulse and pulse. Incredible. Starting to really feel that heat down. I'm sure of it. Can we challenge ourselves a little bit more? Going a little deeper. Option to lift your front heel off the ground. Finding your balance really pulls your focus. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out. Woo, nice job. All right. So this next one, we have our heels together, our toes apart. Okay. So it's making a V shape with your legs. You're going to bring your hands to your hips. You rise up onto your tiptoes, glue your heels together. So now they're touching. Step your right foot forward and now bend your knees. Start to pulse and pulse, down and down. So I'll show you from the side. You keep going. You've got your right foot forward, your left leg back. It's almost like you're sliding up and down a wall and feeling your knees press away from the center, allowing yourself to really drop in here. Find your balance. It's okay if you kind of wiggle and wobble. If you have a wall nearby, you can use that. Good. And knowing that it's not going to be perfect. And that's such a journey, if we can just be honest, of like showing up to the mat and giving ourselves permission to just show up exactly as we are. Are your legs burning? Me too. We go for 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake that out. But yeah, just give yourself this time. It's 10 minutes together. We are almost done. You get to show up exactly as you are. All right, let's begin again. Other side, heels together, toes apart. So you rise up to your tiptoes, you glue your heels together, then you bend your knees and step your left foot now, second side, step it forward. Start to pulse and pulse. Good. So feeling this and seeing if you can get your knees to press out equally, right? I'll show you from the side here. You might notice that you might favor one leg, right? So see if you can get yourself to really keep balanced on both sides, which is kind of like a metaphor for anything else, right? Sometimes we favor one side of ourselves more than the other. Can we really just allow ourselves to integrate that? Woo, and feel how much fire is available there. You're doing great. We go a little lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Incredible job. All right. I know this is a lower body bar inspired workout, but I'm feeling in the legs. We got to come down to the ground. So come down to all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to extend your right leg back behind you. Flex your foot, lift and lower the leg. We lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Reach out to the crown of your head. We are so close to the finish line. Draw your lower abs up. You're doing an incredible job. You're there for 4, for 3, for 2. Listen up here. Hold it at the top. Just pulse it up. We go pulse, pulse. Feel that fire. Breathe into the tightest places in the body. Take a deep breath in. You've got it. Exhale for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's change it up. Do it to the other side now. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You extend your left leg back behind you. Flex your foot. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And know that your leg height is not necessarily the goal. So here's them showing you what a lot of people will do. Yeah, and then their lower back will hurt later. Let's do this instead. Hold the lower abs, connect them to the spine, feel your core. Good. And it's about how it feels, not how it looks. Now hold it up. Just pulse right here. We pulse, pulse. Can the leg go any straighter? Ooh, yes, it can. Breathe. Building a relationship with that challenge. You've got it. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we are so close. Last big move for us today. Take a seat on your mat. Come down all the way onto your back. Now, I want you to pull your legs into touch for the first part, and then we'll switch it up. Okay, so arms are going to go long. Fingertips are dusting your heels. Then from here, your hips lift up and down, up and down. Once you have the move, take your gaze up towards the sky and notice that normally, if you've done this move before, if you've done a glute bridge before, our feet are usually wider. Okay, so you might notice that, hey, my range of motion is not quite as big, right? So we have a smaller base, so it's going to be a smaller move. 2 more like this. Good. Now I want you to hold your hips up, walk your feet out wide now, and flex your feet. Arms go long. Hips just press up. It's up and up. Woo, now we have a lot more space, right? It feels so good once we open up that tension. And it might be burning right now. I don't want to pass over that, but it's okay. This heat is good for the body. It helps to reset your mind when you have something like this to focus on. Let's get 10 more, then we're done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, finish. 3, you've got it. 2, and 1. Carefully lower down. Hug your knees in towards your heart. Go ahead and rock and roll yourself up to seated. Taking a gentle forward fold just to round this out. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Woo. And you can touch your feet, your ankles, your shins, your thighs, whatever's available, just releasing down. Take one more deep breath in, deep breath out, rolling yourself up. Head is the last to lift. And that's a wrap. Really incredible job. My name is Shantani. Thank you for joining us with this eFit home workout, lower body bar inspired workout. I hope you're feeling the fire, feeling the heat, and we'll see you back here next time.